I'm Bethany.
And I'm Scott.
And we are the Full-Time Humans. Today we're going to share a little bit about our family dynamic. We are a blended family. And with that, we're going to give you a couple tips that we found really helpful as we went into this. So Scott has 3 girls from previous life, as I like to say.
Previous life. That's a good way of putting it.
This is
my life didn't really start, so I married this one, apparently.
He said it, not me. But, so we want to give you a little update. So our oldest one is Callie. She's 19. She lives in the Prescott area in Arizona. And she's in college, just trying to find herself and live life right now.
Right. We have Zoe. Zoe's going to be a freshman in high school. Zoe is a competitive swimmer. She is a gamer and the most sarcastic human being you will ever come across.
It's true. Jayden is featured in this video. She just spent 2 weeks with us.
Yes.
But Jayden is our homebody. She loves movies, and she is very loving, very caring, and she's about to enter 8th grade.
And if you've watched any of our videos thus far, you know we have Malachi full-time, which is our combined child. He's full-time with us. He likes beating up on Bowser, and he loves watching troll hunters.
He does.
And he likes hiking and swimming and anything outdoors, really.
He'd live outside if we let him. He pretty much does.
This is our blended family.
We were getting the girls every weekend, but we were not spending a lot of time with them. So what was happening is we worked a schedule where we were working Friday. We got them Friday night after work. We worked all day Saturday. We saw them Saturday after work. And then Sunday we go to church, have lunch, do maybe something in the afternoon, and then they go home. So we were getting a lot of time with them, but not a lot of quality with them.
And we did a weekly movie night. We had some routines that were really awesome, but they weren't quite what you want at a time with your children.
So we decided if we wanted to do something like this and get them for a chunk of time, we're going to get a lot more out of our time with them rather than just the routine. So we wanted to give you something of value with this video. So if you're a blended family and maybe you're thinking, dreaming, or hoping to one day do traveling, we wanted to give you the opportunity to have 3 tips that we've come up with that we think might be helpful in that.
These are beginner tips for people who are traveling full-time and have a blended family.
Yes. So the first is open communication. So we had to have a conversation with Scott's ex-wife and make sure she understood what our plans were, what we wanted to do, what our desires were, and for her to understand that we are not trying to abandon the girls, we're trying to get more quality time with the girls. And making sure that we had that with her prior to even really making the big steps to do this was really important to us. And I think it made it so it was a lot easier as well.
Okay, so tip number 2. You really need to foster the relationship with your children when you're traveling and you're not around them often. Okay, we had them download an app called Marco Polo that I had been using with some friends of mine. It's a video app. It's kind of like a poor man's Snapchat. Well, they all downloaded it. They did what we asked, but only one of them consistently communicated with us. And I say consistently, really only one of them communicated with us.
Yes.
So what had happened is Jayden came down and visited us. We talked to her about it. We let her know that it kind of bothered us that we didn't get a lot of response from her. And she said, well, I think you should
Snapchat.
Download Snapchat. And Dad goes, Dad doesn't want Snapchat.
Guess who has Snapchat?
So we both have Snapchat now. We were in the airport downloading it, and parents and grandparents and people around us were snickering, laughing, and encouraging us through the process because it wasn't intuitive to us. So the other thing we do beyond the Snapchat is we do weekly calls with them, usually FaceTimes because we like to see their face. We like to communicate and see their emotions, so it's not just a vocal thing. And then we also put together monthly boxes.
Yes.
Now the boxes are not what you probably think. We're not lavishing them with gifts. We're sending little trinkets and things that we found cool, funny, or maybe made us think of a memory that we had together and brought value.
Yeah, it's more for an emotional moment of like we're in the store, we thought about one of the girls, this is what we grabbed. It's right. For them to know that we think about them regularly. Even though we tell them that, we want them to know and feel that through something tangible.
And the truth is we love them a lot, and it's hard on us too to be away from them.
And it kind of goes into the third thing. So our third thing is you have to have proper planning. So you traveling full time, we don't always know where we're going to be. We're not those people that set out a plan. Oh wait, we have 3 times since we've been on the road.
We have definitely tried to be a planner, but I think in full-time RV traveling,
we like freedom. That's half the reason we wanted to do this. So for us, like, we knew when we dropped our girls off at the airport in March that we were going to see Jayden in June, but we didn't know where we were going to be. We knew we were going to see Zoe in July, but we didn't know where we were going to be. So it's about that planning of knowing when you're going to see your kids again, having a plan, and working to make sure that you stick up to that.
And a bonus tip, when we're dealing with our kids coming out here and we're doing the planning, they chose that they wanted to come separately. They did not want to come together. And they chose that because frankly, they wanted to be spoiled separately.
They wanted to be spoiled, and we were okay with that.
And they're also different children. They wanted different things out of the trip. So don't force, and if you can help it, because sometimes you can't, I understand that. But if you can help it, let them choose how they want to visit and when they want to visit.
Another thing is, we live in an RV. We don't have a whole lot of space. So having... either having 4 people or 5 people does make a difference in an RV. So having the ability for only one girl to visit at a time is nice.
Yes, and a bonus tip is we definitely set aside space.
So this is bonus tip number 2.
I know, bonus tip 2. Well, extra credit. Bonus tip 2, and this just kind of happened organically, so we'll take it.
We will.
We set aside time. We have a bunkhouse RV, Class A, and our son takes the bottom bunk. He basically owns that. And when the girls are not here, the top bunk is his as well, and that's kind of his play.
Fort.
Oh, his fort. But when Jayden came down, we set up a sanctuary, a nest, as she called it.
Yes.
We put lots of nice blankets.
We put blankets up there. We took all of Malachi's stuff off. He has toys and stuff we store up there. And we put curtains up so she could have her own space where if she wanted to get away, she could just close herself in. And I think that's important, especially with teenage girls, for them to have a space where they can get away and be alone if they need that.
Definitely. So, you're about to watch a video. It's one of the weeks with Jayden. As we're out and about, you're going to see all kinds of fun things. We went to the Turner Falls.
With my parents. We came to surprise her.
Yes, with Grandma and Grandpa Texas. We went and got fried pies.
We did. We also celebrated Jayden's birthday, so we hope you enjoy. If you do enjoy our video, we'd love for you to do a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, hit the little bell in the corner. You'll get notifications when we do have new videos. If you have questions, comments, or anything, please write those below. We'd love to hear from you.
Yes.
Thank you so much, and enjoy this week's video.
So I'm at Will Rogers Airport in Oklahoma City, going to grab Jayden. We're really excited to see our J-Mo. We haven't seen her for a couple months, 2 or 3. Longest we've gone without seeing her, to be honest with you. And that's the hard part about this traveling with teenage kids is, they live in Arizona. We don't get to see them as much as we'd like to. It kind of breaks our heart a little bit. But this is the part we get to have fun. So, I have not been so excited to see you since you were born. I missed you. He's crying. Don't cry, you're here now. Oh. We are at Turner Falls in Davis, Oklahoma, and we are heading to the big, quote-unquote, Turner Fall. If I stood up. There's Turner Fall.
Grab you in the water. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna give you a kiss. Kiss.
I'm tippy-toeing it. Tippy-toeing. Tippy-toeing. There's all these signs like keep off, no swimming. And when we walked up, there were people getting kicked out because they were back there. Get it?
Isn't that pretty?
Go away.
Go. You do hit that water pretty hard, don't you? Say go, mommy.
Go, mommy, go, mommy, say go, mommy, go, mommy.
Go, mommy.
Are you trying to do this?
I was a little terrified because it goes a little faster than I think it should.
Woo! Woo! There's Grandma! Whoa! Grandma landed like flat. Grandma, you landed like flat.
Oh my.
All right, Mother, where are we at?
We are at Arbuckle Fried Pies, and we've been told a few times by a bunch of people we have to come.
Oh. All right.
Food Tex-Mex. He provided the...
That's funny.
There we go. So we have 9 sweet ones and 3 savory ones that should last us, what, at least an hour? An hour.
So this is what $50 in fried pies looks like.
We got 3 in here. And 9.
Those are the savory ones.
That's what it looks like. This is the original fried pie, and this is the spinach one, and it is really hot, but whew,
Too hot.
look at that. Gorgeous.
Today. Or Malachi, what are we doing?
Going to have food, going to eat popcorn, go watch Credibles.
That's right.
Okay. So what are we doing?
We are having dinner at Red Rabbit to celebrate our Jayden's birthday.
She's 13 years ago. She was born to this world.
It's crazy.
Of course, Jayden's been unleashed on this world, and she has been a plague to our family, but it's a plague of love and movie critique and movies.
She made me watch, speaking of movies, she made me watch like the creepiest movie last night. If you want to have, okay, it wasn't creepy, she's right. If you want your heart rate to be like, and you have children, watch Kidnap. It's got Halle Berry in it. It was an incredible movie, I will give her that. But it was the hardest thing to watch ever. We watched another movie after it so I could laugh and go to sleep. It wasn't scary, it was intense. We are bowling.
What are we doing?
Bowling. We're
For
bowling.
what?
I'm sweating really bad. We're bowling for my birthday.
Yes. How old are you?
13. Kind of.
Let's go. You ready? We're exhausted.
It was a good evening.
We had
Lots of
fun though. Lots of loud music, some strikes, some
Spares.
lots of gutters.
Lots of gutters.
Yeah. Why'd you have to fart right before we do this?
That was you!
Wow, babe.
Okay, luckily I edit this. Hi, I'm Bethany.
And I'm Scott.
And we are the Full-Time Humans.